What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joel. Thanks for stopping by today. I wanted to start a series, hopefully that will be helpful to you guys, of how-to videos dealing with difficult characters in Alliance War when you're on offense. I'm going to be covering characters that have unblockable S1, S2s, and also in the case of today's video, characters who are generally on the unstunnable nodes, stun immune if you will. But Spider-Man, he's been around for a long time, which I know a lot of the higher alliances right now are running Nightcrawler on the stun immune node. But for a lot of you guys who are new to the game, or maybe in newer alliances, you're probably dealing with a lot of Spider-Man on these nodes. So I'd like to be able to just give you a few helpful tips, hopefully help you get a few more kills and a few less deaths. Now, obviously, in these duels that I'm showing, I am using Captain America, and that's not to say he is the best choice or the only choice. Obviously, if you've got a high-level duped Black Widow, really not even a high-level dupe, but a duped Black Widow, if you've got a duped Daredevil, not only do they have the class advantage, but they do a really good job of evading and giving you the upper hand with Spider-Man. But for me, I didn't pull a Black Widow or a Daredevil for a long time into the game, and I had a Captain America. He was like, I think he was like the third 4-star I pulled. So I used a lot of Captain America when I was fighting Spider-Man. For myself, I run the stun immune node, the path that has the stun immune node for my alliance. So I typically always take in a World War II cap. Really, either one will work. Captain America World War II is obviously the better choice, but I'm just saying that all because I only show these duels being with Captain America, but kind of the same principles apply regardless of who you've got. The first thing that I want to cover is patience. Patience is key regardless of who you are fighting Spider-Man with. It's patience. We get so used to starting the fight off with a parry. We get in a five-hit combo. We parry again. We evade their S1, and we get into that rut, and we're so used to doing that when things get switched up, we almost don't know what to do. Basically, patience is key. Spider-Man will evade if he's a dupe level, 20, 40. Basically, he's got a 1 in 5 chance to evade you. So if you're trying to go in every single time and get an intercept and get a 5-hit combo, the chances are that he is going to evade one of those hits. So the way I like to play, and what you'll see is, if I can get in and hit him, I typically will only hit him with a 3 or 4 hit combo. Because if he hasn't evaded at 3 or 4 hits, there's a really good chance that he's going to evade on that 5th. The only time that I kind of break that rule is if I've got full 3 bars of power. So I've got my S3 available. I'll go in and be a little more aggressive and try to get that 5th hit. Only because I know if he does evade, excuse me, if he does evade, I go ahead and I instantly hit that S3. Whether it looks like he's about to hit me or not, if I'm going for that 5th hit and he evades, I go ahead and hit it just like that. What you saw is I went in for the 5th hit, he evaded, and I instantly hit my S3 to cover myself. When it comes to stun immune Spider-Man, and I know this Spider-Man is not stun immune, I'm just dueling him, but I'm doing my best not to parry him and treat it as if he's stun immune. But you just want to stay close. What you'll notice is if you stay in fairly close, instead of swiping back at the end of your combo, put up your block, and the AI is going to try to break that combo almost every time with a heavy attack. So what you'll see is, I did stun him on accident there, but I come in for the hit. Yeah, he does blow me up here. I forgot about that one. So that first duel that I tried to do stun immune, he blows me up, and don't feel bad, guys. He's killed me so many times. You can play a perfect game, and all of a sudden, you have a 40-50 hit streak, and he evades once and blows you up. But this particular video, this duel here, I'm again running stun immune. It's a 3-star against a 5-star, and I am able to take him down, just kind of using the principles that I've talked about already. Another thing to keep in mind is his S1 can be evaded. If you are a pretty good distance back from him, it's fairly easy to do. If you're real close like that right there, I would not suggest trying to evade it. I would just keep the block up. and just keep your distance in tight with him and keep the block up, and he'll try to do a heavy attack. As far as his S2 goes, if you can, you always want to be trying to push him into that S2. Once he does that, he opens himself up for a couple of hits, and you can take him out. I'll go ahead and run the rest of this video, let you guys watch, but I basically do exactly everything that I just outlined. I try not to do a 5-hit combo, except for right there. I went in for the 5th, and it showed evade, even though I think I hit him, and I went ahead and shot off the S3 to get another stun there. But what I'm trying to do there is push him into his S2. So I did go ahead and go with the 5-hit combo to get him into that S2 so I could get in another set of hits. But I'll go ahead and let this thing run out, and I'll get back to you at the end of the duel. Couple quick things I wanted to show before I ended the video. The Spider-Man that I dueled, which if I remember correctly was 3 duels. I did first one was with Parry, the other 2 were without, but the Spidey that I was dueling was, I guess, Magus. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I hope I'm not screwing that up. But I just wanted to show you he's SIG level 50. So as you can see, it doesn't take a very high level signature ability for Spider-Man to be a huge pain. So he's at 22% there. The other thing I wanted to show, and you may have seen it pop up, is I do run 1 point in the Mastery Unfazed, which is one of the newer ones that came out. At the time, I put it in there. I wasn't really sure how it was going to work. It actually pops up, I feel, more frequently than I thought it would, even at only 1 point. So I'm still a little bit undecided as to whether or not to put more points into there. Or if it's worth having a point in there at all. But I did want to show you I am running at least 1 point in there. Alright, that'll wrap up the video for today, guys. I appreciate you coming by. A couple quick things before I go. One is, if this video was a help to you at all, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you have any questions about Spider-Man, go ahead and throw those in the comments, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'm happy to answer your questions there as well. Also, if there's a character that you're dealing with right now in your Alliance Wars that you're having problems with, I'd be happy to make a video to try to help you out. I know Jugs, Nightcrawler, Doctor Strange on S2 Unblockable, those are all characters that can be difficult to deal with. Mordo is another one that's really hard. So I'll be making videos hopefully in the coming weeks on all that, but if you've got something in particular that you'd like to see, just let me know down in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. Once again, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the view. And until the next video, have a great day.